Okay, let's try this for the third time, phone. I swear, this is the third time I have filmed this. My phone has given out every other time. First of all, I have an announcement. I have moved again. So here is my new room. Oh, that's my hand. Get a chair in my room. How awesome is that? Oh, and a TV. My hand's blocking it. The TV. Everyone must have a TV in their room. And I probably will not be able to get this set back down. No! I might have to like totally move you to a different spot. Okay, I'm gonna have to move you. Hello. Sorry, I don't mean you to see up my nose or anything. Okay, that's gonna have to do. So first of all, yes, I have moved. I actually have a different room this time, and the first video I ever posted, which I bet you didn't even make it up because it was my first video and I was still trying to figure everything out on here. I had a different room at the same place, and it was different colors and all that. But I was living up north, then I moved down here, then I moved up north, and then I moved back here. And I have a different room here. I have all my stuff in here. And it's a little less stressful. But yeah, so let's talk about first the fall finales of some of my favorite shows. If you have ever watched Chicago PD, oh my goodness, Baaaaack is gonna be, sorry, I had a hiccup. Okay, we're good. Baaaaack is gonna be so mad at Roman. If you have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you know, go and figure out the show and watch it because it's a great show. If you watch Chicago, sorry, had to remind myself of that. If you watch Chicago Fire, then you probably know who Hank Voight is, and he is in the spinoff, and he is the leader in the spinoff. I guess you could say he's sort of the main character. But yeah, some crazy things happened in that season finale, and I cannot wait. Well, wait, it's not a season finale, it's the fall finale. Holy cow, it's late. I have no memory in the fall finales. But yeah, it's actually a really cool show. It's turned out a lot better than a lot of the other crime shows I've seen. But you should totally check it out. That's Chicago PD. It comes on Wednesday nights at 9 on NBC. I almost said CBS, but that's what Hawaii Five-0 comes on. Chicago Fire, I want to say something great's about to happen. Me and a friend of mine, we don't exactly like the Gabriella Dawson and Matt Casey relationship. They're engaged, but we don't think it's gonna last long because it's been a pretty crazy first half of the season. So we don't think it's gonna last long. I like the actress Monica Raymond, but I don't really like the character. She's stubborn, and I liked her back when she was a paramedic. So maybe she will, maybe she won't. We have a good paramedic on the team already, and I don't want her to go anywhere. So, you know, like I said, we'll see what happens. Also, in Hawaii Five-0, I'm going to say right now, at 4 minutes, 12 seconds, big spoiler alert, I'll give you time to turn your volume down, to go away, do what you want. Are they gone? Okay. Wo-Fat dies. Oh my gosh. He finally dies after, like, what, 5 seasons? But yeah, I was totally shocked. I thought he was going to be around for a really long time, because I think in the original series he was. But yeah, Wo-Fat is dead. And I can't even remember if he was McGarrett's brother or not. Okay, people, you can come back if you turned your volume down. So, now that everybody is back, I did finally finish my ceramic. It's not the only ceramic I have, but I took forever to finish it. This used to be dark blue. The whole thing was like this dark themed for some reason. And I didn't really like the color. So I painted it white. It took almost a whole tube of white. And I painted it white, and then I painted it this green color. And I almost didn't have enough of the green color. It was a mixed color. So I was thinking, oh crap, I'm going to have to mix more. And then it's going to be different, and I'm going to have to cover the whole thing, and then I'm going to run out again. But I didn't. A lot of the stuff on here was different. Like this was plain gray, now it's like greenish gray. This was dark blue, and it was red, but the red was runny, and the dark blue was mixed too. I think the wings stayed the same, and I know this part did too. But yeah, it was actually fun to finish. I think I might go back sometime and do the detail work, because you can't really see it. There you go. But there's the brickwork. But I have to find a better way to paint the lines in. So, once I do that, I'll update you on it. Now, since TV shows are in their break period until the new year, I've been trying to find something to occupy my time. And this includes walkthroughs. I have watched every single Nancy Drew walkthrough. We used to have a Super Nintendo when I was little, so I've been finding all the walkthroughs for it, like the Aladdin walkthrough we had a Mickey Mania. We had a whole bunch of them, which back then when I was little, it was like, oh my god, it's so hard, I can't figure it out. How do I jump? And now I watch the walkthrough and it's like, how could I have missed that? This game is so easy. I guess, it's just like driving it. When you're little, you're like, oh, this is going to be so hard. Oh my gosh, I'm fine with just this pretend steering wheel. But then when you get older and you start driving, it's like, oh, okay, we're good. But if you don't watch the Nancy Drew walkthroughs, you have to watch them. It's by Arglefump. His name is Arglefump on YouTube. Yes, Arglefump. You'd have to ask him why he named himself that, because I don't even remember. But he makes all of the walkthroughs. He's made a walkthrough for every single game except the newest one, Labyrinth of Lies. It's the number 30. Does that look right? 30. And I'm hoping he makes a full walkthrough, because he did a 2014 mega marathon where he did a walkthrough for every single game. And I have them all saved to my computer. So I've been watching those. There was a Jurassic Park walkthrough. I just finished it. It was actually like a movie. I mean, it was 3 hours long, but it was awesome. It takes place right after the main characters in the actual movie leave the island, so it's these people still stuck on the island. And I swear they should have made that for the plot for one of the other movies. Yeah, it was really good, and I was going to watch the Lost World one, which is, I don't know if it's related or anything, but it's just you play as a dinosaur. So I was like, no, it doesn't have a storyline. But I might watch it sometime. I really wanted to watch the walkthrough for The Mummy, but the video I found, and it's the only video I could find, is this guy griping and moaning about the game. No offense, dude, you probably just didn't like the game. And I might just watch the video again and mute it and then play the music on my phone, because I have the soundtrack anyway. So we'll try that one out. It might work. But I wanted to actually get some reading done. And I don't mean reading as in for my stories or nonfiction, because I used to read a lot. I think I read Hardy Boys books like people eat potato chips, just right after another. I could finish a Hardy Boys book in an hour, because they were so awesome. I still have a collection of them. I have a lot of the older ones. But what I'm reading right now, because we went to the library late last night, me and my mom, is Starvation Lake. And it's by Brian Grulley. And I guess it's about, and I'm not giving anything away, I'm just reading what's on the back. But it's about a guy named Gus Carpenter, and he's an editor of a local newspaper. And I guess in this one, a snowboard washes ashore, and it's like a snowmobile. Why would you be out in the ocean with a snowboard? Anyway, I guess it washes up on shore, and it's the same kind that an old hockey coach used. I haven't really read that much into it. I've only read like 2 chapters so far, but I'm going to try and get it read by the end of the week, because I have a whole bunch of other books to read. But I'm also trying, and it's hidden too, I'm trying to finish this other book. I have a lot of stuff going on at the moment. I'm trying to finish this book. Can you see it? Yes. Because it's what I'm doing research with. And it's the book I'm doing, because I'm writing a story about a tornado, an actual story, a novel. And while I do know a lot about tornadoes and weather from watching TV and experts and stuff, I want to get everything right, because I want to go kind of technical in this. So that book, you can recheck it 3 times, and I have rechecked it 3 times. So I'm really hoping I either finish it this week before it's due back, or I might have to buy it on my Nook. Which, my mom is awesome. She got me a Visa gift card for $100. I spent some of it at Walmart getting, the necessities like clothes, a new calendar, because basically, hello, it's almost 2015, you gotta have a calendar. My Doctor Who one's not gonna last forever. I got a Fast and the Furious one. But I spent the rest on Nook books. I bought a bunch of Western books, which my grandparents got me into that. I bought the newest One Direction book. I bought a Crocodile Hunter book. I just bought a lot of stuff that I've been wanting. I also bought, and this wasn't with the gift card, this was more recent, I bought Bethany Hamilton's new book. I can't think of the name right now. I think it's called Body and Soul. But I'm wanting to start like walking and stuff again, and I'm changing some habits, so I'm really hoping it helps. Plus, she's kind of I don't want to say idol of mine, she's kind of a role model, there's the words I'm looking for, because she's overcome so much stuff. And what the heck, I got a bump in my hair, oh my gosh. Anyway, it's really creepy. But yeah, she's pretty cool. She's on The Amazing Race. I think they had the finale, and I don't know who won. I want to know who won, because she was in the final 3, I think, in the final finale. So, I'm going to go check that out. I'm going to continue some research. I'm going to look up some more walkthroughs. So, I hope everybody has a good evening, night, afternoon, wherever you are. Have a good one, and I'll see you next video.